welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie. If you've never been to this channel before, I budget my husband's unemployment income, and if I DoorDash, I budget that income. My husband also makes YouTube income, but it is kind of like rare. It comes every 2 or 3 months, and it's not a lot of money, but it is still some, and we are grateful for that. Today is March 7th, so I'm getting ready to budget for my second week of March, and I have my coffee here that's kind of cold now, and I have my whiteout, my highlighters, my budget journal, and my cash envelopes, and like the money that I use is in here. That's why this thing is so thick. But I'm gonna set this off to the side, and I'm also gonna set this off to the side. And let's just get into my budget. So I'm opening up to the next page, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you guys can see a little better. There we go. Hopefully that's good enough. This week I did not fill out the page, so you guys are gonna do that with me. I do have some little announcements to make, not really, but some of our prices went up, so we're gonna have to deal with that. So I'm just gonna start by writing March. Today is the 7th, and this budget is going to go until the 14th. And then I'm also gonna write week 2 budgets. And I don't have my ruler with me, so I'm just gonna underline it. Okay. And then I'm gonna go straight into my basic needs. Oh, I need this coffee. After the weekend that I've had, I need this. So let's get into my basic needs. So I'm gonna list, or I'm gonna title it basic needs and underline that as well. And then I'm gonna list them all out. Alright, so these are all of my basic needs. If you guys hear barking outside, there's a dog that is very loudly barking. And then also we have the heater on in the background, and then we also have our washer running, so there's a lot of noises, but it's okay. So I'm hoping you guys can see that. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so these are all of my basic needs. For rent, we pay $1,010 a month, and I'm gonna divide that by 4 since we are 1 month ahead rather than 2. So if I divide 1,010 divided by 4, I get $252.50. So every single week, this doesn't really change. I stuff, oops. Oh my goodness, and that is the worst handwriting ever. Let's restart. If I can get any whiteout out of this. Okay, there you go. So every week we take $252.50 out of our budget. Our renter's insurance is $875 a month, and if I divide that by 8, I take out $1.10 every week. And the reason why I divide it by 8 is because we are 2 months ahead on all of our, not all of our basic needs, but all of them except for rent, and also our bills and subscriptions. So I divide by 8. Electricity went up about $9-ish, a little over $8. So instead of stuffing $100 a month, I'm gonna move it up to $110, at least for this month, until things start to get a little bit warmer, which they are. Thank God. It's 46 degrees outside, so it is getting a little bit warmer. So hopefully our electricity bill will go down, but in February, with all the snow that we had, we were using a lot of electricity, so our bill did go up to $109-ish. So I'm going to stuff 110 this month. So if I do 110 divided by 8, we will be stuffing $14 instead of $13. Our internet also went up by $2 last month. So our bill is $45.95 a month. So if I divide $45.95 by 8, I will be stuffing, or I will be taking out $5.75 a week. Ryan's phone bill is $64.82, and if I divide that by 8, we take out $8.11. For groceries, we budget for $2.50 a month, and if I divide that by 8, we take out, or we stuff $32. And then for gas, it's $100. So if I divide that by 8, we stuff $13 a week. And I'm going to write my total down here, and I'm going to highlight it first. Since I'm using a gel pen, I really don't want the ink to smear. So I'm going to highlight it with this blue color. And let's total that all up. So this time I'll actually add my calculator in here, but we're gonna do $252.50 plus $1.10 plus $14 plus $5.75 plus $8.11 plus $32 plus $13. Okay, so we're gonna be taking out $326.46 out of our income. So now we're going to move into our bills and subscriptions. So let me move my phone to the side again, and I'm just going to write the title, bills and subscriptions. For bills and subscriptions, I'm going to list out the 3 that we use. So for bills and subscriptions, we just have 3. We have Spotify Student, we have Adobe Creative Cloud, and we have iCloud. So Spotify Student is $5.39 a month. So if I divide that by 8, I take out 68 cents every week. Adobe is $21.65 a month. So if I divide that by 8, we take out $2.71. And then for iCloud, it's $2.99 a month, and so we take out 38 cents. So I'm gonna write the total. And that one I highlight in red. Okay, let's add that up together, which these didn't change, so this should be the same total every week, but we will see. So we have 68 plus, actually, I did this last time, you guys. I forgot that we're stuffing the Adobe bill into our business fund. So this is actually gonna be $3. So let's change that. So we're gonna round it up to 3. So it's gonna be 68 plus 38 plus 3. And so every week we will be taking out $4.06. Now it's time to get into my calculations. So I'm gonna move my calculations over here. So I'm gonna do, let's get into my income first. So if I do week to income. And I'm gonna underline that. For this week, we got paid by unemployment. I did not DoorDash, but I'm still gonna include the category. And then we did not get paid by YouTube, but I'm also gonna include the category. So nothing for those two. But for unemployment, we got paid $4.91. So I'm gonna just do my little calculation here. So if I do week to income minus basic needs, we get $491 minus $326.46. So that is $164.54. And then if I subtract that by bills and subscriptions, we get $160.48. And I forgot to highlight it first, but it's okay. So and then up here, I'm also just gonna write the total for our income. I know it's just $491, but when I add DoorDash and stuff, we need a total, so I'm just gonna write a total in, and then, whoops, I'm gonna write left for savings. That is really messy, but sorry guys. Okay, so, oh, I forgot to put my highlighter away. Alright, so now it's time to get into our sinking funds. I'm going to move my phone to the side. I'm going to get into my sinking funds now, so I'm going to title it Sinking Funds as always. And boom. So I've listed out all of my sinking fund categories. I'm gonna get my calculator out. I'm going to star the priorities. Our home fund is a priority. Business is a priority. School is a priority, but we're hopefully gonna be getting our tax return soon. Let's see, I'm gonna take out my envelopes. We are going to be stuffing $160 into our sinking funds. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 0 next to emergency. Our emergency fund is $4,000 and it is fully funded. So I'm not going to be putting anything in there. It is also accruing a little bit of interest, so it now has $4,000.10. And it is in the bank. So I'm just gonna put 0. The next fund is home. So home is a big priority for us. That's why I started. Because we have to put at least $110 in there every week. So I'm going to take out $110 from home. Oh, oops, yeah, that's correct. I don't know why I do that every time. I think that like the number's too low, but no, it's what happens when you have to take out that much. So we this is kind of a bad decision, I'm now realizing, but we bought a massage gun off of Amazon and it was $64 and we took it out of our home fund. So we probably shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. We still had money that wasn't counting towards our move out goal, so it's okay. But I'm gonna be taking out 110 for home, so 110. So we have $50 left for business, which is our next priority. Business has 197, but we're gonna be doing a lot of giveaways soon. I'm at like 96 subscribers, you guys, so I only need 4 more subscribers until I announce my giveaway. So I'm super excited. I'm so grateful for that. But we're gonna need more money in here, so I'm gonna add 20. I'm gonna add 20 into business, which isn't as much as I would like to, but that's as much as I can afford if I want to get money into my other sinking funds. And then school, I'm gonna add, honestly, I think I'm just gonna add 5 to school, because in our tax refund, I've mentioned this before, but I qualified for around $2,000 for my school fund, and I'm gonna put all of that into my school fund. So I'm hoping that that's okay. So I'm just gonna add 5 into school, and then that is all of our main priorities. So we're left with car maintenance, Eugenie, fun and dates, toiletry, travel, and gifts. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, it's at Ellie Budgets. I post a lot of behind the scenes stuff on there, but I posted on my story yesterday about how Ryan and I are thinking about taking a cruise. We've been thinking about going on a cruise for our like next vacation, like our big vacation. And it's kind of hard to budget out because the way that cruises work, like pricing, you kind of have to like buy it when there's a sale. And when we checked yesterday, of course the sale was ending in 72 hours, and I was like, this is not enough time to like figure out if we're gonna actually do this. And we almost did, you guys. We almost were like about to book it, but the deposit was like $500 because there's 2 of us, and then like I don't know, we would have gotten a really good deal on it. We would just have to like buy the flights additional to that. But we're really thinking about going on a cruise. So now you guys know, if you've been watching me since I started last month, my travel fund, I always want to stuff like everything into it. But I have bills to pay and other priorities. So Ryan kind of wants to use a little bit of our tax refund for travel. So we might put a little bit into that, and then also if we get another stimulus, of course I will be putting more money into that. So I don't know. I also didn't want to book it yesterday because I just hate like booking things and planning for things too far into the future when I don't know how things will be. I think it's because of COVID, so I'm like, I don't know like if things will be open by then, if things will be safe by then. So I don't know. We'll see. The trip was going to be for 2022, so it would still be a super far way off, and we would probably have plenty of time to save enough money. But yeah, that's that. I don't know. So travel, I really want to put as much money as I can into here, but as you can see, I have $25 left, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 funds still that need to be stuffed. So my SD card was too full, so I just switched it out really quick. So if the angle changed, that is why. But I can probably zoom in a little bit more. There you go. So I don't even know where I left off, but I think I was gonna put $5 into Eugenie. So I'm gonna take out 5. And we'll put 5 into Eugene. Let's see. Gifts, I'm gonna put $2. Honestly, I'm about to put 15 into this, into travel, and then put the other 3 into my other 3 sinking funds, because we really don't need much more money in here. Let's just do it. It's my birthday month. I can do what I want. So I'm putting 15 into travel. So then I'm left with $3. So I'm gonna put $3 into toiletries. I mean $1 into toiletries, $1 into car maintenance, and $1 into fun and dates. So that's -3. And then I'm gonna leave the 48 cents in our account. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching my budget for the second week of March. I really kind of had fun doing this one. And I don't know, I just have a lot of big priorities in my sinking fund, so it is kind of hard to put money into each fund. I really do try to put at least $1 into each fund, and I was able to do that this week, so I am super happy about that. If you want to see me stuff my cash envelopes, that video will come out on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of your week. Bye!